Hello my viewer, welcome back to Kate's Crochet. Here is where we deal with yarn and crochet hooks and everything that concerns crochet. So today I'm back with another video. We have these rabbits. This is how it looks like. This is the head part, the big ears, the small tail. So now today we are doing this, and I did this with Winter King and crochet hook number 3, but now we are working with Chunky of Robin 100% acrylic. So to do this we need the yarn, a pair of scissors for cutting the yarn, a crochet hook, and for this now, because I'm using a thicker yarn, I'm using 3.5, and also we shall need a needle to make the eye and the nose. So here is one that I did with this yarn. This is how it is. I like this yarn because it removes it, or it gets the rabbit in a better way. You can see how big it is when you compare to this, using the same measurements. So I think this is better to do this. So now I'll use this because it's already opened. For today I spare this for another day. So now let's start. So now we are going to start with this part, which is a ring. So now we will make a chain of 5. First we make a slip knot, and then we make a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the first stitch, the first chain or the 5th chain from hook, we make a slip stitch. Now we form a ring. So we shall be working stitches inside the ring. So first we want to work while hiding our yarn. Let's chain 1, and inside the ring we are going to do 12 double crochets. So we start 1, we go with the second one, continue, this is the third, so now continue doing your double crochets inside the ring until you have 12 of them. So now I have my 12 double crochets, and I need to slip stitch on top of the first chain to make a complete circle. So go on top of that chain and do a slip stitch. So now our circle is complete. This part is done. So now we want to do this outer part, and to do that we chain 1, and in the same stitch down here we do 2 double crochets. So that is the first one and the second one. In the next stitch we also work 2 double crochets. In the stitch that follows, 2 double crochets. So basically do 2 double crochets in each stitch around. At the end of the row you should have 24 double crochets. So continue making your double crochets in the same stitch. This is to do increase. So do until you get to this other end. So now I'm back to my starting point, and so I need to do a slip stitch to complete this row and to make a perfect circle. So let's slip stitch on top there. So now our body is done. Now we want to start working on the head part, the ears and the tail. So now at the same point where we just finished or we did our slip stitch, we chain one, and in the same stitch we work 2 single crochets. In the same stitch we work 3 half double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. This is up to here. So now we want to work in the next stitch. So we go to the next stitch and we work 2 double crochets. So now we want to start working on the ears. We are done with the head part. So now from here we make a chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. In the next stitch of that chain you've just done, make a single crochet. In the next 3 stitches, make half double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. In the last stitch here, we make a single crochet. And now on top of this last double crochet that we did, we make a slip stitch. And one of our ears is done. So now you want to do the next. Again, chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Skip this first stitch and in the next single crochet. The next 3 stitches make half double crochets. 2 and 3. In the last stitch we make a slip stitch. We make a single crochet. And now we are done with our ears. So now we want to finish down here because they are incomplete. So now what we do on this double crochet, the last double crochet that we did when we were making the head parts, we are going to do 2 single crochets there. 1 and 2. we want to come down so that we finish well. So now in the next stitch here, slip stitch, chain 1 to secure your yarn and cut. Hide the extra yarn and cut it from back. So now we are done with that part. We are done with the body, we are done with the head and the ears. Now we want to do the tail. Now from where we just slip stitched, count 8 double crochets from there so that we make our tail. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and in the 8th double crochet we attach our yarn, chain 1, and now we want to work in the same stitch to make the tail. So we are working in that same stitch where we attach our yarn. So work 3 double crochets there, 3 half double crochets, sorry, 1 2 and 3. So now in the next stitch here, slip stitch, I'm hiding my excess yarn in the back. So slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 1 to secure your yarn and cut excess yarn, and now we hide this yarn alongside the double crochets. Once you are done hiding your yarn, cut the excess, and the tail is also done. So now what are we left with? We are left to do the eye and the nose. With this I decided to do another color on the ears, but with this I just left it like that. So in this same bunny, I decided to do with white color since we worked with a dark color, so we can't use color black as we used here. So now here I make my eye, just do some stitches on that part from back to front, from front to back. So now I feel my eye is done. Just before I cut the yarn, I want to do the nose. So at the back I move some stitches behind, and now I make the nose here. You can use any color of this. It's just about playing around with colors. You can do any decor with this, because mostly this is a scrap yarn idea, your leftover yarns. So if you're wondering what to do with your extra yarns or scrap yarns, this is a good idea. So now we cut the white yarn and our rabbit is so done. Look at this. What do you think about it? How is it? Can you try this? Don't just watch, but also try this. And there goes my rabbits. So thank you for being here to the end of this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below the video and subscribe if you are new here. So thank you and goodbye for now.